Hi, good afternoon. I'm Carolyn with Lindsey Essential Oils. So it's a rainy, stormy day outside today, and since I'm out of lotion, I thought we would try a new what happens if you do this recipe. So I've done another video on just our basic body butter where it's the 1 cup coconut oil, 1 cup shea butter or cocoa butter, whatever you prefer, and then adding in your essential oils later and whipping it up. But I came across another recipe the other day, and this is kind of a combination of mine, combination of theirs, and we're going to see how we do. Now, so first of all, sorry about the way I look because it is a stormy, rainy day, and I just decided I wanted to do this. So here we are. So what I'm going to do today is I had some other beeswax pellets from when I had made a lotion that because of the water in the recipe, I just didn't really care for it. I had to do a bunch of different things to make it come out the way I liked. So I wanted to do a variation of the body butter with some of the ingredients from somebody else's recipe that I came across and see how it turns out. And that's one of the best things about DIY. You get to make it what you want. You get to experiment with whatever you want. It's not like you went out and you spent $20 on this body butter and you get home and go, ooh, I really don't like that. You know, this is, you spend a couple of bucks, it's been a blast making it, and I don't really like it, but I can get through it, right? So today, since I'm out of body butter, I keep giving it away. I thought we'd try this. So I have the regular coconut oil. I have my shea butter that we normally use. I had a little bit of leftover cocoa butter. It was maybe less than a quarter cup, so I threw it in there. And then I had some sweet almond oil, so I threw about 3 cupfuls of this. So in this particular recipe that I have melting on the stove, we have the coconut butter, the shea butter, the cocoa butter, and the sweet almond oil in it with the beeswax pellets. And also another step that I'm kind of skipping, instead of just normally melting it in a pan and then putting it in a glass bowl, but for refrigeration, I'm going ahead and just using the glass bowl as a double boiler. So everything is already melting in it, and I'm not dirtying my pan, seeing if this just doesn't help out the process a little bit better. So what we do is we go ahead and get this melted up, and then we're going to just follow the rest of that body butter recipe to where once it's melted, it goes in the refrigerator for about 30 to 45 minutes is what the recipe calls, but I find with shea butter that you actually need about an hour 15 of chilling. We'll just have to see today what the beeswax does, if that alters it, the time in the refrigerator or not. So we just have all of this melting in here, and then we'll be putting it in the refrigerator to harden. Okay, so we're back. We have this all melted, and one thing I realized, well, actually I forgot about, because I've only used beeswax a couple of times. You know, it takes so much longer to melt than the shea butter and the coconut. So when you're doing this recipe, if you're going to use it, start with it first and then add your other things into it. Because that's what took this so long to melt and get ready to go into the fridge. Second thing I realized in trying to cut a step and use my bowl as a double boiler, now my bowl is really hot and it's supposed to go in the refrigerator, so it's not going to be able to go in there directly. So probably the next time I do this, I'll revert back to just using my pan only, or just have another bowl handy to pour this one into that I don't have right now. So we're gonna go ahead and let me show you the mixture. Whoops. There you go. See? Just like melted butter. Now we're going to put it in the refrigerator and we will see you back in a little bit. Hi, so we're back. So this is only my, I have to quit saying the word so. This is only my second time to work with beeswax. And what I find out is your lotion sets up a whole lot faster in the refrigerator. So, see, there I go again. This is the consistency that it came out of. It's quite thick. I've never had it set up that firmly. Normally, it's just set up around the edges, and then I whip it for maybe 15, 20, 25 minutes. Well, today, because this is set up so much, we'll find out. We'll find out if it really works better having it that more firm, or if, it doesn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in my mixing bowl. This is going to go on whipping speed. Again, the directions say about 15 or 20. This may not take that long, where it just gets to a nice whipped consistency and maybe leaves a peak on top. That's what you're looking for. So we'll check this out and see how it goes and what it looks like. Oh, and this is the spot where you want to add your essential oils. So whatever ones you choose, whether you want to use lavender and frankincense, they're really great for the skin. Lemon is great for your skin, really good for the wrinkles. I use it on my upper lip and my forehead. So, again, I did it. We will get this whipped and come back and show you what this one looks like versus doing the other recipe and not sitting in the refrigerator so long. All right, see you soon. Hi. Okay, well that really works out great with the beeswax. So a couple of things I forgot to say earlier. I said that it's set up really fast in the refrigerator, and that was inside of 20 minutes, right? And then before I did put it in the refrigerator, I went ahead and transferred the ingredients to a room temperature bowl. I didn't want to take the chances in my glass bowl break. So that's just a couple of things to keep in mind as you go. And which is great about somebody else making the mistakes, right? Then you know what not to do. This whipped up to a really fantastic consistency. I just put it on whipping speed, went and fed the dogs, poured a glass of wine, about 10 or 15 minutes, and came back to it. Now, so all I'm going to do is end up transferring these to my jars. Now, the two oils that I decided to use in it tonight were cypress and lemon. And the reason I chose those is I just recently got turned on to cypress, and I really like the aroma of it, especially on my skin and when I'm diffusing. But it's not just that. It's high in alpha pinene, and so that's great support for your respiratory system, circulatory system, your digestive system gets benefits from it. And did I say immune system? Anyway, sorry. And then the lemon, so they're also both great for your skin. The lemon is fantastic for your skin, and they both smell nice. Even though I find that I really don't smell the oils over the ingredients, I know that I'm getting the benefit of them when I apply them. And after one of the jars has been stored over a week, I really do get the great aroma. But the lemon is wonderful. It's high in limonene. Do yourself a favor and go look that one up and see what that does for your body. So it is great in supporting your immune system, your circulatory and digestive as well, but also your renal system. And so the lemon is one I drink in my water every single day. So this really made a good amount. I don't even have enough jars handy, really. Maybe so if I squeeze it in there. I get to, this is what I love about it too. I get to make this the way I want. I get to experiment with anything I want. I'm not spending a lot of money on it. I know that everything in my lotion is organic. I'm not applying propylene glycol. There we go. I couldn't get my brain wrapped around that. And while I'm making this, it's so simple, right? At first, you're just melting. You can go about and do whatever you want. I unloaded the dishwasher and did some cleaning in the kitchen, which I'll be doing again. And then you just add your oils and then put it in the refrigerator. Oh, no. Add your oils out to the refrigerator. Just put it in the refrigerator and let it set for however long it takes. This time, again, it only took 20 minutes because of the beeswax. Then I just loaded up into my jars. So I got 2 of these and 2 of these, 2 full jar of these. So that extended this a little bit. Now as well, when you're cleaning up, make sure and scrape your dishes into the trash can, not down your sink, because you're working with the coconut, the beeswax, and the shea butter or cocoa butter. So those all solidify and they're eventually going to clog your drain. And you really don't want that to happen. So thank you for stopping by and watching this. I'll go ahead and write out the recipe that I did today and attach it to the end of the video as well. So thank you for coming along. Again, we really appreciate your support. You can visit lindseyessentialoils.com. There's a blog happening there that I'm really having fun writing and sharing about oils and helping educate in different ways that you can use them and support your body's overall health and wellness. And then our Facebook page, Essential Oils, Natural Health Remedies. I'll have the websites at the end of this as well. So thank you. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.